Okay, the idea behind Fuel for Love for Fighters is actually that giving them extra strength and power. Because why? Whole year they are sick. Whole year they don't eat well. Whole year they are so grumpy and moody. Because they are in pain. Some of them go for treatment. Some of them even don't have the courage to go on for the next day. Like I always tell them, another day is another hope for recovery. Which one? I told them, look at the sunlight. Look at the sunlight. You don't look behind, because the behind is a dark shadow. So this is all the support we give them. But in Fuel for Love for Fighters, we actually created an yearly event for them to get together. And we also hands-on giving them moral support, advice. Some of them even don't have the courage to go for treatment, and we are the one who talking to them, telling them. Some of them even call me 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, cannot sleep. So all these are the support that we give them. We talk to them, we give them the scenario, because Fuel for Love for Fighters started in 2007. So it has been nearly 12 years. That means that casualty for the one that passed away is also very, very little percentage. So what I found out that with this support that we give them, listen to them, give them a year to listen. So actually it helps them to prolong their period of time. I mean, they have the courage to, in fact, if you ask them in this Fuel for Love for Fighters, if we create event, they all will stand up and say, I have cancer. They say, I have cancer and I'm still a warrior and fighting for it. Because most of them, when they are diagnosed with cancer, they don't want even to meet people. They are in a state of depression. So this is what this group are, to put everybody together, to help each other, so that they can find that there is still hope for them to go for the next level for recovery. It helps to make a difference, because some of them even do not know what to do. They are lost. They're actually lost. They don't even know that what to drink in a day, what to eat, actual food, and don't even know what happened to their body. So what happened that we guide them, we actually explain to them point by point in the layman languages, and some of them even don't have the education that they can just go into viral and then look in the YouTube or Google. So this is what we do, is we assist them on distill to them what actually happened in the system. So for instance, some of them even do not want to go to the hospital, and we need to explain to them that they need to go to the hospital, they need to get rid of the cancer immediately, so that because stage 1 to stage 4 is very fast, it's very quick, it's not like you have to wait for 1 month or 1 year. So all this we need to explain to them. So with this, I think a lot of things that once they are truly becoming themselves, like they accept themselves that they have cancer, that there's hope. I mean, if they don't neglect their food and lifestyle, they change, there's always a hope that they can recover. Okay, some steps, like for instance, basically, I always like to highlight to them, to let them know that early morning what to do. Like for instance, for those having cancer, their body oxygen level are very low, because they have a lot of blood clotting early in the morning. So they need to do a lot of breathing exercise in the morning, 10 to 15 minutes, because this is very important, so that fresh oxygen intake in the morning. So they need to also make sure that in the morning, element of blood thinning, because when the body lack of oxygen, that means there's a lot of blood clotting happening in the morning. So it actually helps them to generate a good breathing techniques for them throughout the day, because when the blood clotting lesser. So what I mean is, in the morning, like as simple as 1 clove of crushed garlic for them to eat in the morning. So this will prevent blood clotting. And then as simple as a spoonful of yogurt, that will line up your intestine, so that you don't have a lot of food poisoning. You don't get food poisoning throughout the day. So all these are simple example for them to follow. No, at the moment, everybody is welcome, provided they really have cancer and provided they really want to change. Actually, the criteria is that you have to have you are a cancer sufferer. I mean, we welcome the spouse, Like if the husband having cancer, we welcome the wife. If the wife having cancer, we welcome the husband or even the children, so that they have knowledge on how to take care of the one who their loved ones at home having cancer. So anybody are welcome to join the Fuel for Love for Fighters, provided they really sincerely want to change. The thing is very important nowadays. We actually the era of sickness, so which means that we actually been divorced with nature for very long time, at least 10 years. So what I would like to say that we have to make sure that we drink a lot of water. We have a balanced diet of 80-20, 80 alkaline, 20 acidic, which means that acidics will be your meat, your sugar, your dessert, and all that 20%, and 80% is alkaline. Then sleep well, and exposure. Make sure that you refrain from places which have free radical. That means black smoke, and also stress down, which means that try to make time yourself to have rest. You don't have to work 24/7.